Hey everybody, what's going on? Dustin here with another NASCAR related video. Now this is a little bit off the wall of what I normally do for diecast reviews, but I figure I want to go ahead and, there we go. Go ahead and show you what I carry to the NASCAR fan zones. I want to do this video for a very, very long time, so this is it right here. I've done caught up on all my diecast reviews, so this is going to be a little bit off the wall video of what I normally do. So if you like it, give it a like. Or if you dislike it, whatever. Leave a comment, subscribe. Also, speaking of subscribing, I just hit 400 subscribers. That is an amazing milestone. I can't wait to get up to 500. I understand it's going to be a long, long voyage from now. So I'm not going to waste any more time, so I'm going to go ahead and get on with it. So what you're actually seeing is this is what I bring with me to a NASCAR event. We're basically out in the fan zones. Now, there's actually one more I forgot to have out here with me, which I should have done it. Is a tote bag, and I use that for my 1/24 scale diecast cars or trucks, and that's how I get most of them signed. Sometimes if you ever see me at the Team Chevy fan zone at Atlanta Motor Speedway, I hang around there for the Team Chevy driver appearances, or you may find me near the souvenir haulers, one or the other. So I figure I want to go ahead and show you this real quick. So without further ado, let's get right to this. Now, this is a clear backpack. I understand, because of COVID and stuff. And so basically, they do require clear backpacks, like if you enter inside the racetrack for a pit pass, because you got less contact points to worry about security. Now, the first thing that you actually do see is, let's go ahead and unzip this big pouch right here. You may notice my big black binder in here. I need some help holding this. So this is where all my NASCAR trading cards there we go. This is where all my trading cards or hero cards are kept inside. And this is how I get most of them signed. Now, this is a reserve for any driver that I don't have a diecast of, because I know it's a bummer. And look here. Here's Smokey. Smokey, say hi to YouTube. Smokey. That's my cat, and he's a nut. This is where most of my hero cards are. And of course, these are all my trading cards. Now, there's a lot of these I wish I can go through, but it seems there are a lot. Then you may realize off the bat, I got Anthony Alfredo, some Allgaier cards signed. Should have got that one signed, but that's okay. And it's just endless, Now, would I actually try to send these off to get signed through the mail? I think I may want to do that one day. Not all are signed. Now, there are some that I pull from hobby boxes, like this at Prisms right here. This is an endorsement from Jeff Burton. And there's so many Kyle Bushes. Got William Byron right here. Now, will I ever get cards signed in a paint marker, which we will get to in a minute? Yes, I will. I will actually allow it. This one's a Ross Chastain. This one's a one of a kind as well. See, and again, right here, Cole Custer. Unfortunately, I got one Natalie Decker card and a whole lot of Haley Deegan cards, which is awesome. Now, what's the strategy I do you always want to get the driver first. Which one do I like having signed, card or the card? Usually, card, just show off to your friends and family. Like this one right here, that's Austin Dillon in the Groove Prism. But usually a die-cast car, for verification, just to wow everybody. There's Jeffrey Earnhardt right here. Now, Chase Elliott, speaking from experience, before Chase Elliott was a champion, he was actually really easy to get. So, I'm gonna say my story getting his autograph was at the Atlanta Motor Speedway gift shop a very, very long time ago. Like back in 2019. He was doing a Q&A at the gift shop, and right after he got done with the Q&A, and he decides, you know what, I'm gonna stay inside for some fans. And right when everyone started getting their stuff signed by Chase Elliott and left, that actually created a hole. And the car that I had was his first win car, and I got it signed. And I still treasure it to this very day. There's Brandon Finger right there. I regret not taking his truck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there will be an eye up above. Got Justin Haley down here. Unfortunately, diecast fans. Unfortunately for the diecast fans to Justin Haley, I did got an email from a Circle B diecast saying that his leaf filter gutter protection number 31 Chevy Camaro for 2021 will not be produced, which is kind of a bummer because I really love to have that car. And also the Sam Mayer accelerator throwback got DNP'd as well, so it's kind of unfortunate. I hate it, but I really don't want this to be about all this stuff. Let's move on now. Another item I like to have, and I usually here now. What do I carry? This is primarily for my trading cards. Now this bottom right here, this is like for a rally, or towels, or programs, pamphlets. Of course, they have can koozie. I forgot to take this one out. This one's a Chevrolet Performance from the Team Chevy fan zone. We also got a rally towel here, or cooling towel. Now, what I like to bring is something for the drivers to sign. Now, it could be paint markers or Sharpies or one or the other. So, why do I carry those with me? Well, I really like to match up with the schemes of the cars they drive, or if they want to sign their card with a paint marker, that'd be awesome. That is awesome too. Now, 9 times out of 10, they normally carry a Sharpie, but it doesn't hurt to have a paint marker on you just in case. And there we go. Now, a little something, a word of advice: you always want to test your paint markers first before using them. Unfortunately, I did have a couple of dead ones, like this yellow one right here, which is very unfortunate that it had to happen. I might throw it in the trash off camera, but you always want to test all of your paint markers before using them. Test it out on a conspicuous spot, maybe underneath your diecast truck. Just underneath the display stand works. That way, it works properly. Now, another item I do like to carry. Now, this one is kind of a very unusual one. You may think to yourself, what else do I also carry in this? Well, in the truck, inside the facility, I like to carry this Bauer battery pack with this USB adapter. This will charge my phone and my camera and provide much more runtime for video. Now, this one is actually these are actually brand new. These are magnetic cables to which you can actually charge your phone or any other device with the use of magnets. No longer have to fumble around with the with the charging port. Now my phone's actually been acting up, considering it's the only phone I have for the charging port. I'm actually going to get a new part for it. Now, problem is Motorola's barely have any parts, so this is why I also take as well. Now, these will actually make a debut. These are the Big Plus. Really love that light that actually emits, so that way you can actually find it at night. So that's cool. Put that off to the side over there. Now, my tote. What do I carry in my tote? Now, I don't have it on camera at the moment. I don't know where it's at. But what I carry is a Braves Clubhouse store tote. Now, any other tote works perfectly fine. I like to carry a die-cast cars in it. Now, it depends on how much you have. Like, let's say you want to get 4 something. Now, I believe that it can fit about 3 or 4. It just depends on what size you have. Now, if you have 1/64 scale cars, you know, they are awesome to get signed. But the problem is for 1/64 scale cars is that if you fill it up way too much, you're not going to be quick on having to find out which one you want to get signed. So if you see a driver, you know, just try to determine which item you want signed, and that's it. Now, if you plan on carrying multiple cars, like more than 4, what I actually like doing for the tote, if you stand upright, like let's say this is a tote, stand up about 1, 2, 3 cars, or 4 vertical, and maybe 1 horizontally, and maybe throw in a couple of 1/64 scale cars. And my strategy is, for driver appearances, you always want to find out who's going to be there, who's going to be at where, and try to map out your route. Now, I originally wanted to do pit pass, but with the price raising up, you know, especially close to the event, it's hard to determine if I want to pull the trigger on it or not. So it's up to me, you know. Here's a Corey LaJoie Prism card. If y'all don't remember this card, this is a Prism one. I talked about it in that previous, one of my recent diecast reviews. There's Joey Logano as well. Again, some I get signed in person, some I just happen to pull from the hobby boxes. So I think that is all for this little quick little video. I'm sorry it's not diecast really, not that kind of like, man, I was at a blank state for a minute. Now, some people are gonna ask me, what size do I really want for a binder? Now, you can go for this. You will fill up real quick. If you want to go 3 with a 3-inch 3-ring, you can do that. This is a 2, fortunately. And then again, what's up to you is what's up to you. Now, I actually used to carry a small binder, you know, called an event binder, and just take some cards that of the drivers of who's going to be there, and leave the rest at home. Now I carry everybody in my binder because you don't know who you're going to run into. Now, I think that will be all for this video. I know it's not on for me to do. This is actually my first ever non-NASCAR diecast related video in such a long time. So if you do me a favor, drop a like on this video. If you like this video, hope you'll learn some tips and tricks. Now, do ask me questions about driver appearances now. The one question I always get about it is, where do I get my driver appearances from? This is going to be the last question I'm going to answer. I normally get it off online, or if you're a guy like me, I follow somebody that is a host over there, the Team Chevy Fan Zone, and he posts maybe a couple of days prior before, like let's say Thursday, so that way I say, okay, these guys are going to show up, so what I'm going to do is you always want to plan accordingly. You always plan accordingly. And if it works out in your favor, you will get huge results. And basically, all this binder does is really help me out on which drivers I do have and don't have. Now, here's one thing. I regret not getting this one signed, because problem is I didn't expect Josh Williams to show up. Now, here's all the hero cards I did got the last time. I forgot to do a video on my autograph haul. So here's a sample of it. Now, if you actually do remember, the die-cast card for this one is now on the did not produce. And I think there's some that will be offered on here, so just keep an eye out. Now, unfortunately, if you were going to get a Sam Meyer or a Justin Haley autograph, unfortunately those are now on the did not produce. I did got an email from Circle B, which is kind of a bummer, but maybe one day sponsors will come and save it and say, hey, we will offer this. And again, that is all for this video right here. It's something unordinary for me to do, a non-NASCAR diecast video. So if you like this video, drop a like, subscribe for more NASCAR diecast reviews or NASCAR related videos. I can't even speak today. I'm also a Circle B Diecast affiliate. Use coupon code Kruger at checkout for $5 off shipping on all orders, $30 or more. And hopefully y'all learn a couple of things or two. So anyway, my name's Dustin, and I will see you guys in a future video soon.